Hi everybody! Today me and Elsie are going to draw classic kitties for Animanga Kurabu! We picked 5 classic kitties from popular anime and manga to set you on your journey to making some great fan art. Hey Elsie, who's your favorite? She, huh? Well, we're starting with my favorite. That's right, moon kitties! Okay, so we're drawing on a whiteboard surface, but you can draw with any element you like, be it pencil, crayon, or even digital. So, the first thing you want to start out with for an anime kitty is a weird sort of bean-shaped head. It starts off sort of circular, but it has this indentation here. Next, most anime kitties have these big triangular ears. We can move those around later, maybe edit this bend a little bit. There we go. Put this other ear here. Next, most anime kitties have really big eyes that are kind of not cat-like. You might say they're a big long rainbow and then sort of flat here at the bottom. Usually eyes are about an eye width apart, but with cat eyes, you can kind of break the rules. They're not as anatomically correct. Okay, so we got 2 eyes. One a little bit bigger than the other. There we go. With Luna, she's got huge pupils, so you can just draw an oval kind of looking at you here. Let's erase this little extra line here. So we got the bean. You notice her mouth is very small, so it's just sort of like a sideways 3. Her nose is this cute little diamond. Give her long whiskers. And don't forget the moon that is sort of a circle. Okay, next, we're gonna try and draw a cat body for Luna. Cat bodies are a little bit hard to draw, so don't worry if you have to practice this one a few times. All right, so we're gonna start out with 2 sort of bendy french fries for the front legs. Then we're gonna sketch this sort of eggplant shape for her rib cage and her torso. All right, now we're gonna draw her head here, which is that neat sort of melty bean with the little divot. Give her some quick ears. You can detail that later. Connect with a neck. Alrighty. The neat thing about an erase board is that you can just quickly erase parts you don't want with an eraser or your finger. So if you're doing this with, pencil or pen, start out with pencil first. You can erase it. You can pen later if you want. Digital's even better because you can erase and undo right away. Okay, now we're gonna do this little jelly bean for her thigh muscle. And the neat thing about cat legs is that they tend to have this sort of backwards, maybe like letter 7, excuse me, number 7 shape here for their back legs. Let's just fill that out and then erase the inside parts that we don't need. Maybe flatten her back a little there. All right, so we got the back part, and then finish drawing her front legs here. Right in the back, the side leg here. That kind of comes in front. All right, and the other side. Another number 7, just very slight. There we go. Okay. Give her some happy eyes. Whiskers. Those whiskers are a little big, but happy mouth. And that moon again. And to finish her off, let's give her a happy upright tail. All right, so that's somewhere to start. Let's try another kitty. All right, now we're gonna do Meows from Pokemon. you take your two hands and put them together like this. That's sort of the shape we want to go for Meowth. Meowth had to do it to him. Okay, let's take your drawing implement and move this out of the way. Meowth's got sort of a rainbow here, and then the flatter bottom. And his eyes are actually sort of, what would you call it? Rounded diamonds, opals. I guess we got the beginning, and then the weird thing is he has like the cat eye parts, but it's almost like he's got, you know, an eye and then an eye and an eye because of this weird little eye shine here. A little bit creepy, but you know, cats are creepy sometimes. That's great about them. Got this long oval for the other side, a little eye, oops, little eye shine here. And he's got those neato whiskers that are somehow thicker. They come out the top of his head. Looks sort of like little antenna. Meow is probably the first kitty I ever learned how to draw in anime style, so he holds a special place in my heart. And then you have that gold coin, which is kind of like, I don't know, cookie. Right up that there. Alright, maybe the antenna are a little thick there. And his ears, they're pretty big, but they're off to the side. So you got these round sort of triangles. And then they got that inner part here. Do the other side. I know that there are other Meows besides the one that, you know, Team Rocket has, but who cares about those ones? You know, Team Rocket Meowth is the best. Alright. He also seems to be the only one that talks, which is unusual. There we go. And then give him more whiskers that are kind of like antenna. I'm getting a little funky there with my line quality. That's okay. And then he's got a really like wide, flat number 3 for a mouth, which is unusual because, you know, kitty mouths are way different than that, but whatever. Got the little fangs sticking out. And let's see, other side here for the antennae whiskers. Move my camera. There we go. So here's a start. But that's not where we're going to stop. Okay, next. His body. It's very small. You might say it's just maybe 2.5 heads tall. So if his head is here, let's say we draw 2.5, right? So this will be our baseline right here for where his feet go. Get rid of this middle part. He's got sort of a melty vegetable body and a wide face. A coin. I like his ears a lot. They're fun. Let's say we give him happy eyes 2. His mouth is open this time. You still kind of want that flat number 3. The bottom lip sometimes will actually go outside of the lines for the whole face. Got sort of Meow mouth. Alright. He doesn't have a nose, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Okay. He's always got these fun little paws. Kind of look like, I don't know, donuts or something to me, like the donut holes. Pretty big for paws considering his body is so small. That might make him easier to draw because he doesn't really have rules. Okay, just give him that cute little wavy paw. And his legs are basically like noodles. He's got these big sort of, I don't know what you would call that shape, doorstopper shaped feet. Depending on what angle you draw them from, they're gonna turn out different. But his tail is big, and you're gonna, kind of like a question mark or a curly. And it's dark at the tip there. It comes back to his body. Okay, so you got a Meowth body. Maybe give him cute little, I didn't do any wrong eyebrows. All right, next kitty. Okay, we'll do Chi next. For Chi, we're gonna try using pencil and paper. Give you a different feel for how to sketch a kitty. Now Chi does hold a special place in my heart too, because she feels like she's more of a real cat, even though, you know, she has an internal monologue. But you're gonna start out with that basic sort of flat circle bean rice shape. We're gonna try to draw without erasing anything. We can ink it later if we want. She's got those neat, let's see, rounded triangle ears. Okay, and her eyes are really big. They take up quite a bit of her face. Sort of another rounded triangles on the front. Okay, the hardest thing is trying to mirror what you did. But that's okay. If you keep practicing, you're gonna keep learning, keep doing. She's got sort of a fold over her ear here, fold over ear there. Her markings for her fur are really cute. You got sort of a rounded triangle here. They all point to this little nose. Alright. Notice I can go darker here with the pencil if I want. And the pupils for her eyes are really big and round. Kind of emphasizes, you know, she's a kitten and she's interested in everything, excited about everything. I love it when kitties, when their pupils get all big. She's got cute little like tiger stripes in her fur. Does anybody know what kind of kitty she is? The closer you put the pupils to the center of the face, the more it looks like she's focusing on something close to her. She's staring intently at something right in front of her. And her mouth is kind of like a kite. You do the little muzzle thing here, extend it out. And then you got that kite shape, sort of, but it ends here at the bottom of her face. There's some quick whiskers and the cutest little fangs. markings here. I've only drawn Chi a few times in my life, so I'm not very good at it yet, but I'm still learning too. Got those like neat little vein folds in her ears. And that cute little tongue. Alright, now for the shape of her body. Since she's a kitten, she's sort of like 2 heads tall. So if you got like a snowman, this will be the beginning of her face. Ears. The eyes, which are those neat sort of, I don't know, sweet potato rounded triangles. Let's see, she's looking over to the left. Maybe she's a little bit surprised at whatever she's looking at. Okay. Neat white part of her muzzle extends up to her forehead. Maybe somebody's teasing her with a toy and she really wants the toy. Babies tend to have big foreheads. There we go. Eyes are usually in the middle of the face. Give her a little bit of a back ear here. It's a little bit rounded here. Kind of look like she's caught off guard. She doesn't have much of a neck, which is really cute. We're gonna draw her like sort of front. Do that French fry. Mini French fry again. Oh, she's got this neat sort of like it goes all the way up to her. Well, not quite, almost up to her chin, so. Again, 2 heads tall. Let's see, she's excited, so her tail's up straight. And she doesn't really have back legs that do that 7 thing yet, because she's just a kid and they're just little. Yes, when I start sketching, I get too dark right away, which is hard to see. That's okay. If you find something, a style you're comfortable with, you can always try to work with it. When I was little, I would draw things in pencil and then scan them and try to digitize them, but some people can just, draw right away digitally, and that's cool too. Oh, we just got a few more sort of tigery marks. Her tail. Okay. Little paws. What do you think? Does it look like her? Okay, Now we're going to try the fairy tale kitties. So you might say, to attempt to draw them, just do the head theory again. You got the big heads that are sort of like a circle but flat on the bottom, and their bodies are maybe only like one more head tall. Okay, so got that. I don't know what you would call that. The dot candy, maybe? Anybody still eat those? And smaller ears than what we've drawn in the past few minutes. They kind of also remind me of a teddy bear too, even though teddy bears don't have pointy ears. To make it look even cuter, the tops of their eyes are where the middle of the body is, rather than, you know, like right here, it's farther down. Happy is super cute. I don't really know much about him. And he's got that little nose again. It's turning out kind of creepy. He looks sort of like, I don't know, a Ghibli character, but like haunted. Maybe make his ears a little bit smaller. Straighter on the sides, maybe not quite a circle. Okay, his eyes maybe a little bit bigger so they're not so creepy. There we go. It's weird because he's got like a little mouth, but when it's open, it's bigger. Let's go big. Okay, that's cute. And he doesn't really have a neck. You just sort of start with the shoulders. See, he's got like cute little arms, but he can't really do anything with them because they're just little and they're adorable. And eats. He's got like a white belly for some reason. Again, it reminds me of a bear. Maybe it's like Care Bears. It's just cute. His tail is unusually long. I don't think I've ever drawn him before. He's got the little nappy sack here. I'm not sure why he gets wings, but the wings are cute. I'll draw those another time. Alright, so we got Happy. Okay, now we got the mystery that is Carla. I don't know anything about her, and she kind of freaks me out to look at her. She's got these, you know, anime girl eyes, but let's have fun drawing that. Okay, so you got sort of ball of putty or melted bean, circle, whatever have you. You can call it what you like. She seems to be very serious, so even though her eyes are at the bottom half of her head, they're going to be sort of mad or annoyed. Maybe make her ears a little bit flatter, like she's like, don't get too close to me. nose. I don't think cats have eyelashes like we do. I could be wrong, but you know, because she's the anime girl eye, she's definitely got eyelashes, which means like you gotta wonder if she wears mascara. It's kind of weird, right? Whatever, I love anime. Okay, next sort of boxy here. Anime eyes can be pretty hard, so don't beat yourself up if you have a hard time drawing shoujo eyes. It took me years to get it right. Maybe we'll try to cover that in another video. Okay, she's got those sort of oval irises. And they're sort of in the center of the face rather than these parts. These white parts being equal, they're only equal here, not in the middle. Or they're whiter on the outskirts, outside of the eyes instead of in the middle. She's mad, so you cut off the bottoms. Give her that cute little kitty frown. Okay, and her eye shines tend to not be in the middle like Sailor Moon, but on the sides, so I don't know, maybe that's cute, too cute for her. Whatever, she's cute enough, I guess. They're very dark. Pupils are supposed to be in the middle of the eye, but you know, anime breaks the rules. I guess at least that will tell you where she's looking. At you rather than off to the side. So her eyes are dark. The shadow is up here behind the shine. Okay. Let's see, she's got the cute little whiskers. None up top. Am I missing anything? Maybe. Looks like she wears a lot of bows. Maybe that's why she's mad. It's a cute bow. Okay, we got a Carla. Okay, last but not least, there's Gigi from Kitties' service. To draw him, as you can see, he kind of has a bottle shape because he's longer. So let's try that. Let's see. We draw an oval for his chest, and then maybe a larger one for his hindquarters. Bring his little legs down here. Little paws. Let's see. Paws are very little. They're not chunky like other ones we've drawn. Okay. Bring that up. And then it's got a little bit of a bottleneck here. You draw his face off to the side. He's got a very round, somewhat flat, more cat-like face here. So that's his nose. As anybody could be, I was heartbroken when he couldn't talk with Kiki anymore. But I guess that's part of growing up. Okay, hind legs there. And his tail's a little bit long. And his ears, let's see, they take a lot of space in the back. Maybe make it look like he's inquisitive. His whiskers. Okay, let's try his face with detail. Okay, for his face, looks like he's kind of got an egg going on here. So, draw an egg. And his eyes, they're kind of big and all over the place. So, he's got this cute, like, I guess to emphasize his muzzle here. Follow that line. Okay. His ears are big and tall. His whiskers are actually kind of short. Okay, you got a Gigi head. Let's see, for his daughters, or children that look like the mother, they're more kind of a melted, what would you call that? Maybe another bean shape here. Got sort of a melty shape. And lazy eyes. But it's also kind of following that muzzle. Not droopy eyelids. Little ears. Way different than the father. And sort of uninterested mouth. But cute, short whiskers nonetheless. A little bit of poof. Okay. Gigi's child, one of the children at least. How about the one that looks like Gigi? It's just sort of exaggerated features. So you got the egg, and then huge ears for our baby. That are more toward the center here. And huge eyes. Like that's the only thing you're gonna see when it's walking by, is the eyes. Alrighty, the TG family. Elsie and I want to thank you for joining us today. We also want to remind you that the library has a ton of anime kitty stuff to check out when you're welcome back in. Hopefully the quarantine will end soon. If you happen to try drawing any of these, please tag us. We'd love to see how you did. Maybe let us know what your favorite kitty is, whether it's in this video or not. Hope to hear from you and have fun creating out there. Take care.